Thank you for tuning in to 26 Sports. It's your host, Mike Rether. We're on today with the one and only, the brand new, one of the top 135-pound destruction fighters here, right here, Raymond Danger Muratalla, man. How you doing today, bro?
Hey, what's up, man? I'm doing good, man. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. So, man, let's get into it. You got a big fight coming up, November 4th, from what we were just talking about, from Lake Tahoe, what's the mindset going into this fight? You've had a big year already. What's the mindset going into this big fight and the chance to you really stamp yourself for this whole year?
Um, it's pretty much the same, man. Just getting better and better with each fight. Just trying to improve overall, and each fight, man, I'm just trying to get as much experience as I can, just to prepare me for these big fights that I want.
Yeah, and let's talk about the fights you've had earlier this year. You had one at the beginning of the year. I believe it was the first time you ever knocked down. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So, what was that experience like? Having to recover from that, and then you ended up putting on a show to end that fight. What was that process like? What was going through your mind when you hit the ground for the first time in your career?
Dude, everything happened so quick. I was kind of shocked, surprised. I was just kind of like, what the hell just happened?
Yeah.
But got back up. Everything was good. I felt good, and just stuck back to the game plan, and ended up taking the guy out.
Yeah. Now, was there anything about that fight where maybe with him that he caught you off guard with, or was it just he just caught you that time and that was it?
Yeah, I think it was just everything, man. Like just like not being warmed up before. He just caught me when I wasn't really paying attention, or everything was just like everything just didn't add up.
Uh, and now, again, you came back, you stopped him. Uh, did you take any extra, like, feel good feeling after, you were able to get him back and drop him?
Oh yeah, man. It's kind of like a get back.
Yeah.
It's like he got me, I got him, and it ended the fight like that. But yeah, it did felt good. But I was just focused and ready for that fight, man, and was kind of surprised that that happened.
Yeah. Now, again, you stopped him. You had knocked him down before, and then you stopped him again on the second one. When you dropped him the first time, did you know? Oh yeah, this is it. Like you knew you were close to finishing the fight.
Yeah, I mean, I could feel him. He was like wearing down each round. I was kind of just like breaking him down by down each round, and eventually I was gonna finish him.
And your next fight, as we talked about it before, everybody talked about it, was your big step up fight against a world title challenger who had just come off of his biggest win in stopping a previous world champion in Miguel Burchelt. Was there something there that you knew you were going to end it quick? Was that the plan, or were you surprised at how fast you got him out of there?
Yeah, I mean, dude, that training camp, I was training really hard. I knew it was gonna be a tough fight. It was just one of those situations where it's just I just caught him. I just caught him sleeping, and any of those fights of mine could just turn out like that.
Yeah.
That's just the type of power I have and the type of timing I have. So every mistake, I'll make you pay for it.
And as we said, you got him out of there quick, dude. Like it I was surprised because he's taking shots from Shakur Stevenson, Miguel Burchell, all these other guys that they may not be on your level of puncher, but they're world class guys. And it took
Yeah,
you less than a couple minutes, and it was done. Obviously, as the old saying is, you don't get paid for overtime in boxing. But was there a part of you was like, I kind of wanted to go a little bit more, or were you fine with just ending it that fast?
I mean, as a fighter, man, if you're gonna end it, you gotta end it.
Yeah.
I mean, those quick fights is what you kind of want. You want to get people out of there as soon as possible. But yeah, man, I mean, trained really hard for that and got that one out of the way.
Yeah, and now you got this one. You're facing a tough fighter in Diego Torres. He comes to fight as well, so we know it's going to be action packed. How is your mindset going into this fight, and what do you know about your opponent so far as you come into this match?
Like you said, he's a tough dude. He's gonna come to fight, man, and I know that, and I'm prepared for all that. So it should be a great fight, man. I can't wait to put on a show for everybody. But we'll see November 4th.
Definitely. Now, as we talked about, it's in Lake Tahoe. It's going to be a show where it's more of showing the boxing world top ranks fighters that aren't, maybe superstars yet. Is there something a little bit more special that you're going to try to put on, knowing that it's your chance to, show the world of boxing who you are, especially following your big win against Nakatilia earlier this year?
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep performing, man. I'm just gonna keep doing what I do, keep fighting how I fight, and just fight my style of fighting, and it's gonna show, man. Fighting Lake Tahoe is gonna be great. I can't wait to put on a show over there, and everything should be great.
Yeah. And then again, it's one of the regional titles on the line, correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, it
So
is.
again, you're training hard. You're getting ready for it. Your regional titles. You know you're getting the push to get into close to a mandatory spot. As you see the movement at 135, how much more of a like an itch or a push does that give you to want to put on a show to get your name mentioned up there with the rest of the what they call the elite at 135?
Yeah, it's exciting, man. It's just like all the hard work that I've been putting in throughout these years. It's finally like I'm getting closer and closer, and so it's super motivating, man. I just want to keep training and train, just keep learning and learning, and hopefully I get that opportunity, man, and great things will come with that.
Definitely. And then I know I talked with your dad about this. You have a fighter in your camp that you spar with who's a little bigger than you. At 147, I believe Korea. What's the sparring like when you go up with him? Knowing that he's a bigger fighter, different stance. How much more does that help you, and how much better does that make you as you keep moving forward in your fights?
I'm sorry, what was the who was the person?
Oh, Korea, your training partner, Luis Korea. It was Korea. I'm sorry, Luis. Um, is it Korea? I'm sorry, I'm getting the wrong name, man. Uh,
Yeah,
the
I mean Louis
Louis.
Correa.
Yeah, 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 yeah. There you go. Yeah, see, I
Yeah,
was right.
yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, we spar a lot, man. He's another experienced fighter, man. He's great himself. He's definitely pushes me during sparring, and it's always great work to get sparring with all those guys.
yeah. And then again, I know last time we talked about your brother, how you guys push each other. He
Yeah,
had a
yeah,
fight uh, a few months back, got the win.
yes.
When you see that, obviously I know we talked about if you guys have a little competition about who wins better or whatever, but just seeing him get a little bit of shine on the zone like that, how much just as a person and as the brother, how much more did that help? Just your feeling as a fighter and as a person going forward.
It's great, man. Every time I see him fight, man, it's always exciting. I get super hyped. Because usually it was when I was starting out, it was just me and he'd be by my side. But now it's him fighting. I get to experience that and watch that, and it's just as motivating as he says, watching me. So it's great to just bounce off each other like that, and it just makes us want to work harder.
Definitely. Now, um, I know when you said it, you say you hope he has all easy fights. You hope he wins all that. How often though, when you see him maybe catch a punch, do you like get a little flinch or like, ah, man, seeing your brother get hit like that as well in his fights?
Um, it's never a good feeling to see your brother get hit with any type of hard punch. But I mean, this is boxing, bro. We train for this. We see it all the time in sparring. We always get hit in sparring, so
Mm,
nothing out of this world that we haven't really seen before.
yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. And then as we mentioned, you said it was him by your side when you started out. Now you by each other's sides. Uh, how does it feel knowing that you're right there, but now he's starting to get his name put up there because of the performances he's put on? And then as we said, those are the zone cards, so a lot of people have that. How did that feel for
Yeah,
you? Seeing him coming up now.
it's it's exciting, man, because he's been by my side when we've been we've been going to the gym every day. So we're right next to each other, training side by side, and just to see the amount of work that we're putting in, and to finally just be be brought to the zone or wherever he's fighting at, man, is it's a great feeling to finally see him do what he does.
Definitely, man. And then again, it's, as you said, it's your brother, so the shine goes for everybody. I
Yes,
know it's your
sir.
dad that's training you. You know, it's not always the best that we've all seen it, father son relationships in boxing, but your guys seems to work. Like he seems like he has your best interest in hand, and he doesn't go over the
Yeah.
top. So how is it that you guys make it work the way you guys do?
I think we just he knows how bad I want to be like great in the sport. So I think we both just had kind of have that mindset of just like willing to learn and grow. And I think just the goals that I have, man, he knows and he recognizes that and he sees that me and my brother we're both serious about this and he's doing his part, I'm doing my part, and it's just working great right now.
That's good to hear, man. And then got a couple people saying what's up. Ari Boxing Talk and Centoya Media shouting you out, man. And then now you were on that card, Haney Lomachenko. You were the co-main. You got through it so quick. Was there a part of you that was hoping the winner would have gave you a shot after that victory?
Absolutely, man. That's the goal. I'm trying to get those belts, man. So I mean, being the Coleman event, I would have hoped to get the opportunity, but still gotta stay focused. I didn't get it, so I'm just staying focused back in the gym and just taking whoever's next, and hopefully I'll get that shot soon.
Definitely. Um, if you get this win, depending on what happens after, do you already have next year planned for you on how you're going to come back, who you're looking to go up against, and how often you want to fight in the next year?
That I'm not too sure of, man, but I want to be active as possible. Definitely want to keep putting on a show for the fans and just keep reaching my top, keep getting these great fights, and hopefully I get that shot, man.
Yeah. Now, I know you actually this would have been your fourth fight this year, right? But you had a little injury. Is there anything lingering from
Yeah.
that? How you feeling from it now?
Nah, everything's good now, man. It was just a hand injury, and everything's good now. I took a little break, just needed some time off from it, and got right back to work, man. And November 4th, I'll be 100%.
Definitely, man. And again, has there been anything said or have you heard anything from Diego Torres? I know he was on Barrera and Morales' show, talking a little bit about it, saying that it was going to be a banger pretty much. Is there anything that you've heard,
Yeah.
any whispers?
Nah, man, not really. And if there was, I don't pay too much attention to that. I don't really care because at the end of the day, we gotta fight. We gotta meet in that ring. So I don't really pay too much to that.
Uh, Now, one of the questions we got here is, if you come out with the victory, are you gonna make that push to get the winner of Shakur Stevenson versus Edwin De Los Santos?
Yeah, man, definitely want to get those big fights, man. I think it's my time, and I'm kind of ready to take over that 135 pound, and then we'll go from there.
Do you think if everything goes well, fight night of Shakur and De Los Santos, would you be in Vegas for the fight?
When are they fighting?
I think November 16th, so a little bit after 2 weeks from your fight.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about that, but if everything goes well, then yeah, maybe.
Yeah. And another one wants to know about how's college going for you, and if you're still majoring in criminal justice.
Yeah, yeah. Still plan on. I'm getting close, man. I'm getting real close to getting my bachelor's, and yeah, everything's going pretty slow right now. But main focus is boxing right now, so it might take me a little while, but I'll get there eventually.
Criminal justice. Are you doing that in case you hurt somebody too much or cause some damage to them, so you know you how to defend yourself if it goes to that point?
Yeah, that's kind of always been. I kind of just started. Well, I kind of got into it because my mom she works for the LA County,
Okay.
So I kind of just got some influence based off that. But as far as what I want to do, I have no clue yet, bro. I'm too focused in this boxing right now. So if anything, that'll come after.
Yeah. Now, as you said, we've always talked about it's always good to have something on the outside of boxing. When you are doing your like studying, going to college, going to class, is your mind just in a different aspect there where you don't think about boxing, or is boxing always there even when you're focusing on school?
Um, Honestly, my main focus is like I said, it's on boxing. When I do have to do like the work and all that shit, I just do it. It's mostly on the weekends, so kind of gives me like a little break and get my mind off boxing, I guess, for the weekend. But it works out well, so everything's going good.
That's good. Now, we're Mexican, man, so we love tamales. I'm guessing you do too, right? So you
What
you,
what's
you
that?
love tamales, right? You love tamales.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So you feeling good that your fight is gonna be before Thanksgiving and Christmas, so you can fill up on those?
Oh, definitely, man. There's been so many times, man, where I missed Thanksgiving dinners, man. There's been so many I missed out on.
So this year, you're gonna be able to eat and feel good, right?
Yes, definitely, man. I can't wait.
Yeah. So and that was my other question. You actually there's gonna be a fight in Vegas, Benavides and Andre Thanksgiving week. If they were to offer you a fight at that point, would there be a thought where you'd be like, can we push it a week back, or is it something like, let's just do it? Because I think they both just took it. Would you be the same way?
I'm not sure what you mean. Like
Like,
after this fight?
no, like just in general, because holidays seems to be a little bit harder for fights to get done, get views like that.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So would you still jump
So
at the
around the
opportunity?
holidays?
Yeah, would you still jump at the opportunity for a fight like that?
Oh, of course, man. At the end of the day, you gotta think about the bigger picture and really think about your goals and where you're trying to reach. So
Yeah,
I'll definitely take the opportunity.
definitely. Now, just I know you as you said, you watch it, you keep your eye on it. Is there any other fighter besides yourself that you enjoy watching? Besides your brother, that if they're gonna be on, that you're gonna sit there and be like, I'm gonna watch him fight. Is there any other fighter in the sport that you do that with?
Yeah, currently just I would say mainly Canelo, man. I don't think I've missed one of his fights recently. Yeah, I'll say Canelo right now.
Canelo. And what do you think of his last performance? Do you think he did well, or do you think it was more of Charlo maybe being a little bit more hesitant?
Yeah, you could say Charlo was a little more hesitant, but Canelo did what he had to do. He fought his fight, man, and he looked good doing it.
He definitely did. Uh, Rick, what's up, man? How you doing? Another fan from over here in the valley saying what's up. Um,
What up?
when you see these other fighters, you see these events. Is there any part of you that hopes, somewhere near in the future, you could put an event near your hometown with just as the main event, or is that something that maybe you don't want because some fighters choose to not fight near their hometown?
No, I'd love that, man. To fight over here in Fontana, man, that'd be great, man. I would have so much support here. So hopefully one day, man, that'll be super nice.
Is that one of like the ultimate goals?
Yeah, man. Hopefully, like I'm saying, man, I have a lot of support over here, man. So if I could get one of those opportunities over here, that'd be great.
Yeah, because when you were in Fresno, you had a pretty good cheering section when you came out. So they follow you around. So I could definitely attest that you got a good fan base already there.
Yeah, yeah. Fresno was great, man.
Hmm.
It was a good event. Everything went well there.
Definitely, man. And you put on the show like we said. You made you got knocked down, but you got your get back, stopped your opponent, and that win's looking even better now because of his fight since then. He's doing well. Um,
Yeah.
do you ever watch any of the fighters that you've beaten in their fights if you get a chance, or is that just something that it just passes by? But if you notice it, do you ever catch them on?
Yeah, I'm not really, bro. Yeah, I can't say I have because I think the yeah, no.
No.
I think
Yeah.
the last one was I don't really keep up, but I think the last one was I forgot I forgot what fight it was, but he fought one of our guys from the gym. He fought Lindolfo
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
and and he lost that one. That was kind of like the
the
only
last
one
one.
I've seen.
Yeah, because the one that fought Saturday, you faced him before. That was the one that he had the I believe the devil horns on his sides, and that's where Tim Bradley said that you were knocking the devil out of him when you're catching with the body
Oh
shots.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So he fought on Saturday actually.
Oh okay.
Yeah, he was on the undercard there. Um, so we talked about this last time, man, and I know the camp, the people you got in the gym with you, it's like a family, right? I mean, Robert Garcia and all those. When you see like at that night, I mean, it was tough too for um, why is his name past me? El Gigante. He had a tough fight
Yes.
that night too. When you see him struggle like that, but then he got the win, then he comes back. What's the feeling like when you guys get back into the gym? Do you guys talk about your fights? Maybe talk about things you could clean up?
Oh, not really, bro. But that dude's a beast, man,
Yeah,
and you see it all the time in the gym how hard these guys are working, man. Like I'm trying to tell you, like we're with them a lot, so we see how hard they train, and I wasn't surprised that he got that fight back or he won that fight because
yeah.
that dude trains hard, man, and it showed.
All right. Last few questions, man. When you're in training camp, what's the thing you love to do the most? Like, what's your favorite part of the whole training camp aspect?
Something I like the most. I think I just say sparring, man. There's kind of nothing like sparring. There's this feeling you get just from sparring, man, and just to see yourself, just to work on things you need to work on, and just to see on the improvements you've been making, and just shit like that.
Yeah.
But I'll say sparring.
What's the one thing that maybe you don't like as much, or maybe it's not your favorite part of sparring? I mean, of training camp.
Of training camp, let's see. I don't know, man. For the most part, I kind of like it, bro, cause like you're on a schedule, you know. So I'm the I'm like that type of person. I like to be on a schedule
Okay.
and like being in a certain like routine, man. So I kind of enjoy most of it, and it's kind of like once you like get off the routine, it's kind of when you start like feeling lazy and shit,
That's true.
and start feeling weird. But like I think just being in a training camp, I kind of just like everything all around, bro. The only thing I hate, I would say, is just injuries, bro. That's the only thing
Definitely.
that stopped me from in the past.
Okay. Now,
But other than that, everything's pretty good.
uh, now, when you're out of camp, you're out of fight. You've gotten a few days off. Do you eat the things that you weren't able to eat during that time off? And if you do, how long is it when you will you allow yourself to enjoy some big meals before you start getting back in training mode?
Oh, that would happen. Like that's after the fight. I get back to it after the fight, bro. I have whatever I want to have, and it'll probably last maybe like a week or so once I start like cutting back and trying to clean up my diet and whatnot. You know.
Uh, but you allow yourself to enjoy it for at least a week.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay,
Hell
okay.
yeah, man. I love food, man. I enjoy food, so you know I gotta eat.
Yeah. Now, as we've noticed, I don't think you've ever had an issue really making weight. So, do you believe that makes it a lot easier for when the time comes for you to move up? Do you think that's going to make it a lot easier for you to be able to make that little jump up to 140?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, everything's gonna play a part. You know,
Yeah,
everything matters. So it's with the right plan, man. I'll be good.
yeah.
I'll be feeling great.
So, one of the last questions we got from the fans is if you think you may be in Fresno on November 17th for the Robert Garcia show that they're putting on here.
Hopefully, man. I'll try to make it out there, man. I didn't know it was gonna be in Fresno.
Yeah. It's on the 17th.
Oh shit. Oh
Yeah.
shit. That'll be cool, man. Yeah. Hopefully, man, I'll make it out there.
Yeah, if you can, let me know, bro. Because your fight will be done. Go get something to grub on me, man. Let me know.
Oh, definitely, man. I
Definitely,
was
man.
I was hoping for that last time, bro. I was sad, bro.
I know, dude. You guys were gone, man. When I went looking for you, bro, but you guys were gone. But yeah, let me know out here, whatever day you get out
All right,
here.
man. Cool, cool,
Yeah,
cool.
and
Got you.
now, so man. Hey, thank you for coming on, bro. Is there anything maybe you want to say to your opponent for the fight, or anything to the fans and everybody that's tuning in right now?
You know me, man. I got nothing to say to my opponent, but to the fans, man, I hope they tune in, man. It's gonna be a great fight, and I can't wait to see everybody in Lake Tahoe on November 4th.
Definitely. And Frankie, yeah, we'll be there on the 17th here in Fresno. Definitely. All right, man. And anything else you want to say? Any shout outs to the training camp fighters? Anybody else? Sponsors?
Um, yeah, I mean, shout out to you, man, for being so cool, man. You're a good guy, bro. Good interview, man, and I'm glad you keep everything cool.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate that. And like I said, bro, if you come out here, let me know. Grubs on me. We'll go get something good that day.
Hell yeah, man.
All
Sounds
right,
good.
perfect, man. Thank you, man. All right, so everybody else that tuned in, thank you. We'll be back soon with more shows, and you guys tune in November 4th. Ray Muratalla is going to be on a co-main event, ESPN, top rank from Lake Tahoe against Diego Torres, 135.